Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I'm BurningDogFace, and it's been a few days. So I'm going to start things off by giving a shout out to Yornik, who says, dangerous place where everything grows like mad and in no time? Yeah, Kashyyyk seems to be that world, that universe's version of Louisiana. So I guess Wookiee soul music is also very good. And their cuisine is straight legit fantastic. I feel like Wookiee food is either the fucking best or the fucking worst and nowhere in the middle. Meanwhile, M is finding new options for his mysterious blaster. For example, it has "You can't touch me, I call base" mode, which brought back a very deeply buried memory from my childhood, that sentence. Basically, everyone in the radius of a few meters can't be hurt at all when it's active, but as soon as you move the blaster, everything reverts back to its usual "the future is uncertain and the end is always near" state. Oh well. The time has come to tell you all who Zed is. Zed is M's lovely girlfriend. Why Zed? Because her full name is Zazie Zoe, that's why. But she's an excellent person, funny and pretty and not a biatch, and is also very talented in all sorts of mechanical stuff. If M is a jar racer, she's the one who makes sure he gets to the finish line. I can't remember if I read the one with the jars, how embarrassing. Also, given how much Wookiees seem to like the letter Y, I suspect they would call me Yornik, not the worst fate, surely. I like that. There it is, yes. And shout out to Elthwar, who comments on the double jump, saying, it's been a long time since I've seen a non-Metroidvania that gave a mobility upgrade. I've heard of a few of those. I haven't played it myself yet, but I understand Halo Infinite has a grappling hook upgrade in it to, bring the thing back to the thing I'm trying not to talk about. But, yes, and continues to say, as for the Wookiees, it feels like everyone was establishing first contact, where they have to use things like math to establish connections, and then it never stopped. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, you'd use numbers, things, atoms, things that are universal to get ideas across so you can have a baseline of what words are in each other's languages, as I understand it. Then continues to say, at least while neither side can speak the other's language, they can understand each other. And to be fair, Wookiees aren't the only ones that can't or have a hard time speaking Basic. The Hutts, Ithorians, and Geonosians are some species that also don't speak Basic. I never really thought about that part, to be perfectly honest. And I thought that made all the sense in the world. The Geonosians are insectoid. They've got mandibles for a mouth, so it kind of makes sense they wouldn't be able to pronounce the same syllables we can. It'd be like having a frickin' chat in English with the Predator. And even he's got more of a mouth than an insect does. Well, as for the Ithorians, I have to admit, I had to look into that one, and I was actually really intrigued by the things I learned. So this is an Ithorian, or Ithorian, however you say that. You've probably seen them in the background of various Star Wars movies. I know they were in Knights of the Old Republic. They've got very leathery skin, extremely long fingers, and their heads rather famously look like a combination of a banana slug and a hammerhead shark. But the reason they find it difficult to speak Basic is because this is his mouth, the slit on the side of his throat. In fact, there's another one on the other side, so they actually have two mouths and therefore speak in stereo in their native language, which must be a very odd sensation for basically anyone else communicating with them. They can learn Basic very easily, however, and they have learned to work around these problems because this metal thing on his hump here, this is, it's wired directly into his mouth. This is a translator vocoder, which takes anything he says and turns it into Basic through a droid voice. And I find that really neat. If I remember correctly, when Ithorians are speaking, it sounds kind of like muffled mumbling, like something like that, anyway. And I might even be thinking of different guys. There's a lot of indecipherable alien voices in Star Wars. They do that really well. But as for the Hutts, don't quote me on this, but I could swear that years ago I read that Well, the Hutts are actually fully capable of speaking Basic, as evidenced by the fact that Jabba just has a straight-up mouth. But, as I understand it, they refuse to speak Galactic Basic because it wasn't invented by a Hutt. In fact, that's their reasoning for refusing, in fact, to speak any language that isn't Huttese. When you've already got the best language in the universe, and it has to be the best language in the universe, we made it, why the hell would you lower yourself to the level of the rabble by speaking anything else? Yeah, that says a lot about them. And hey, maybe that was wrong, or maybe they retconned that, I don't know. I just thought that was an interesting point to share. But yeah, there's plenty of species that don't speak properly. Those that don't speak the same way, even. And then on the other end of the scale, you got stuff like the Protoss from StarCraft, rather, who, I almost said Star Trek, who, well, continuing the theme, they have no mouths at all. They, basically live entirely off of psychic energy they absorb through special organs. But, because of that, they are unbelievably telepathic, and therefore no one has any trouble understanding them because they speak in your mind and you hear them in your native language. Okay, this is that pond I was afraid to swim across. So we're going to start this session off by finding out exactly what that ominous shape was. The fuck is that? I thought it was like an octopus for a second there, but it's made of metal. Wait a minute. No. I think this is a house next to a rock outcropping. For a second there, I thought this was the remains of one of those really big spider drones that the Separatists used in the Clone Wars. I think they used them like tanks. What am I hearing? Are there whales down here? You can see from one end to the other. Well, not here, obviously. It's murky underwater, but... And the twist is that log is actually somehow a shark. Thank you for keeping your eyes forward, BD. It's really, really dark down here. Well, it's not even dark, it's just filled with sediment. You know, the murk, as I said. See if there's a way in there. Huh. Guess not. There's also, yeah, this Wookiee house clearly just fell straight down in here. Landed on top of that rock outcropping, mostly got smashed to pieces. Well, the roof seems kind of intact. Here's that chest I saw. This must be that glimmer I saw 4 billion years ago.
Okay, BD. What is it?
New lightsaber switch acquired, peace and justice. Scan. What are we scanning?
I hear you, BD. Let me see.
Fuck me! Corporate Alliance tank droid. Oh, missed it. Empire. Corporate Alliance tank droid. The NR-N99 Enforcer tank was constructed by the Corporate Alliance for the Separatist Army. Using a single traction drive tread, this weaponized automaton could maneuver over terrain of many types, was fully submersible, and armed with various weapon types. The really funny thing is, that wasn't the part I thought was that. That's really funny to me. It's like I could just sense it in the area. That's really funny to me. It's not even what I thought they looked like. God. Aren't they supposed to be really pointy at one end? Okay, it looks like a nose. It's actually a cannon or something. Or is that is? Or maybe that's a leg. That's really funny to me. I think there was another scan thing over here. It would be relatively close to the surface. Or maybe that's what this was. surface, I think. Yeah, actually it would be over here somewhere. Huh. Neat. Oh yeah, there's the rest of that house. Huh. Well, I faced my fears. That feels good. Any goods or services hidden among the wreckage? I can't seem to swim into the wreckage. Fine. Let's just ignore the fact that there's a giant hole. Okay, where the fuck am I going? That's right, we need to go back up the zip line. Seeing them model the wet hair for a few seconds after you get out of the water reminds me of a story I heard Mark Hamill tell once about making the first movie. At least I think it was the first one. It's whichever one has the scene with the compactor in it. They're doing a scene where they're just running down the hallway somewhere in the Death Star, and suddenly a thought occurs to Mark as they're changing cameras or something, and just have a beat to themselves. And he grabs Harrison Ford, who's just standing next to him, and says, "Hey, if this is right after the because they film scenes out of order when they're making a movie." If this is right after we get out of the compactor, shouldn't my hair be all wet and filled with schmutz? And Harrison Ford just casually puts his arm around his shoulders and says, "Hey, listen, kid. If anybody watching this movie is paying any attention to your hair, we're in trouble." Oh, I'm really glad I can't look down right now. I kind of can't do anything except hang on.
Huh?
Oh.
There's the Jedi!
That's right. I can beat him.
There's 3 rocket launcher guys standing right in front of me. And the first push only pushed one of them. Oh, that's right, I don't have them. Okay! I forgot these guys were around here. Fucking... Ah! Come on, hit me. That wasn't the one. Come on, hit me! Oh, alright. Oh! Oh, now you give me that! Well, the important thing is it still looked cool. I'm just casually walking up beside the guy. Hey, what's up?
Target spotted! Stay back, just...
Wait, that guy's not actually dead, is he? Tell you what. Oh no, there's a slug right there. Alright, new plan. Do not fight while there's a slug trying to bite my ass. Whoa! New plan. Provide less of a target. Don't shoot the vine! I might need that! Keep away. Oh god! Okay. I just hit him with like 7 bolts in a row. That felt really, really good. And they were all his, too. Now as for you, you slimy son of a bitch... Justin Jones says all slugs must die. Victory. Not long enough. Damn it. I really like the way it shudders, like it's actually shaking, trying to stretch out to you. I wonder if that's good or bad rope physics on the vines.
I'll get you.
That looked very cinematic, right in the face. I am doing this, right? Yes, okay. If I go back to Dathomir. Oh, right. I don't want to do that. That's a door that I haven't been through before. Maybe that's a short... Ooh, that would be a nice shortcut. Oh! That doesn't normally happen when I jump from one spot to another.
A little help, BD?
That's a purge trooper. Not a very good one if you didn't hear that and immediately respond.
Jedi!
Oh, sorry, you let me get... Ah! God! Okay, he's better than I thought. I have to admit it. Is that... Okay, yes, I don't need that force field to be on. Thank you, BD. Oh. Wait, that's not right. Here, yes, it's in here. Just realized what he's carrying. Hello! Blocking at close range seems much more frantic than the other one. Oh, they're all looking at one spot in that room, and it's not at me. What are they? Well, fuck it. Maybe they're playing poker or something. Did I not try that earlier? Because it's embarrassing. Wait, I've definitely been here. That's an open chest. Oh, I must have come down the other way. Huh. There are really big scrape marks on the floor in front of this elevator door. Like they were dragging cargo in here, which is weird because it's a very small elevator. And like this is one of the ones with no protection on the walls at all, so if you're you know, the more crowded it is with cargo, the more dangerous it is for passengers. Still can't open that door. I guess I make my way up here. Oh, hey, where's that go? Guess I make my way up here. Where does this go? Right back to the ship. Okay, so I'll probably have to go out of my way to do that thing over here. Which is considerably more complicated. But okay. I don't actually know how to get there. Well, I know which region this is. I think. Yeah, it leads into the flower. The flower? The big old tree, where I fought the albino.
You're gonna wipe us out!
Yes, I am. How kind of you to notice. I've been really working on that. Oh. Better luck next time. Come on, quit trying to hit me and hit me. Oh, no, that's not. That's the other guys. I thought that was one of the minigun dudes. I guess he was kind of stand here. I mean, he's not going to go for it. God, that was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. Just fucking jump straight to this box over here.
You jump in there. Let's see what you found.
New Mantis paint job acquired, Bounty Hunter. Oh, that's... Well, I like the green in the middle, but given that the back is red and the front is chrome, that's kind of an ugly combo, my dude. Oh, wait. Is that the color scheme from Slave 1? Oh, that's right. That's controversial, isn't it? People are very grumpy that Disney are suddenly pretending that there is no name on Boba Fett's ship. As if just calling it Slave is offensive. Which one am I using? That one. Racer, right, yeah. Oh, no, it still changed it. Oh, of course, duh, that one, yes. Fucking... Remember how the fucking game works, man. Go to the circle.
This will be fun.
Oh dear, they're really gonna have to refine that out. It's a big impurity. Then I turn right here. Sure. Why do I get the impression that this empty vat with its stirry thing in it just fucking stinks? I wonder where that goes. That gets around the locked door. Oh, the physics. Okay, it stopped quickly enough, sure. Oh, there's like a satellite dish over there on the left. Oh, a bench! How delightful. Acquire upgrade. There's a K2 head, leg, and hand lying up here, along with a bunch of junk. And what appears to be a stereo system from the 80s. That was a joke. It's just a... It kind of looks like that, though. And that thing right in front of me looks exactly like a fucking radio. Oh, right, no, sorry. I played a lot of Hitman recently, and in that one you just hold L and you zoom in no matter what you're doing.
That's a brawler droid processing unit. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Oop trill. I didn't see any visible upgrade. Slice security droid. BD-1 can control damaged KX series security droids. Neat! They pack a fucking punch, I'll give you that. Oh, maybe kind of lame to give them two different spots over here. Slice security droids while they are stunned. Shortcut unlocked. And look at that, the door is now open. I guess I can open it from this side. Yeah. Take that, red door. I should see where this path goes. I think I've been to that region there. Oh, hey, save point. Two skill points available. God, what was I saving up for? I forgot about that one, the power of friendship. Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. Howling Pull. Or, I guess, yeah, Howling Push, right next to it. That in mind, maybe I should get that. What's over here? Whirlwind Throw, right? The double-bladed throw. Lightsaber Mastery, increase all damage. That would be pretty sick. Expert Survival Skills, increase my maximum life for 2 points. Maybe I will go with that. Wait. Huh. Why is that one not... Why is this not after that one over there? You need greater force attunement to get the power of friendship, which gives you, for 3 skill points, BD1 stim canisters completely refill. Oh, wait. Oh, your force meter. Okay. Okay, sorry. Because this one over here is, he recovers additional life when using a stim canister. And I was just thinking, if one of them is full life and one of them is more life, what if you get the full life first? It's like a guy I knew who was so used to linear progression in video games that when he played Pokemon Red and Blue, you know, we were kids at the time, he he thought that the Great Rod fishing rod was inferior to the Good Rod fishing rod because he got the Great before the Good. I thought that was very funny. Okay, there's a maximum survival skills. There's more force attunement. Okay, I'm gonna finish the episode by getting more health. Expert survival skills, 2 skill points. Cal's maximum life is increased. Video demonstration for that. Cheese. Ooh, it is a nice health bar. Alright, I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see what's over there in the next episode of Let's Play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And then I'll probably double back over this way and take that gondola we saw on the map, because it goes straight to the ship. Till then, have yourselves a great day, Burning Dog fans. Later!